Hello and good evening to everyone. The day today is 16 September. Today it's the birthday of Muhammad, the prophet of Islam, both for the Sunnis and both for the Shias. What I would like to speak about today is why, because of this thing, this holy grave of Muhammad for the Shia Muslims, that's maybe the reason that one of the days Saudi Arabia will fall down to the Shias of Iran and will be occupied again by the Shias. And they will claim this place for them as a Shiite place and not place that belong to the Sunnis. Four reasons for that. 4 places in Saudi Arabia that are very holy and sacred for the Shias around the world and especially in the Middle East. One of them, let's start with that. The grave of Muhammad. And why? Because in Sunni Islam, they don't go to graves to pray over there and to make sacraments. Because for them it's like a foreign worship. It's like worshiping idols. If you go to someone's grave and you pray for him, it's like you are making him a goddess. And it's not allowed in Sunni Islam, even though it's Muhammad. They are not encouraging people, even of the day on the birthday of Muhammad, to go to his grave and to pray as Sunnians, especially as Wahhabians. The Wahhabians used to destroy all the graves of the most holy and most important characters of Islam, including Zainab and Fatima, the daughter of Muhammad. They destroyed their grave, and they did it because they didn't want people to make her holy. A lot of Shias, they say that even when there is a storm or a big maybe tsunami or maybe lightning storm, it's because Fatima is angry above. Like God's pleasure and anger is in Fatima's hands. So if you made Fatima angry, you made God angry. It's like she's like they call her Maryam al-Kubra, the big Mary, like Mary, that she's very holy and sacred in the Catholic belief of the Christians. Also the Shias, they look at Fatima like she's part of God, like she's something very unique. She has a role in heaven. The Sunnis look at that and they say that that's a total infidelity. That's being an infidel. So let's go back to our subject and to say why does the Shia will take Saudi one of the days in history, in the days that before us in our daytime. One reason for that, the grave of Muhammad. Shias tend to go to holy graves much more than Sunnis. They pray over there, they pray for the dead, they are looking them as divine humans, that they are maybe half goddess, gods, so that's how they treat them, even Muhammad. And they claim that Muhammad was Shia. Why? Because he chose Ali, his cousin, to inherit him. And that's the reason why they look at this place and they want to claim it to be Shiite, to be a place that belongs to the Shia and not to the Sunnah. And they would like to pray there freely and to make all their ceremonies with Ya Ali and Ya Hussein and all those calling that they call for their holy characters in Islam, in Shia Islam. That's one reason. Also because the Sunnis, they don't preserve this place and they don't see it unique like the Shias. And the second place is a place that is called Ghadir Khum. Some call it Adir Khum. It's the place where Muhammad chose Ali to be his successor, to be his replacer, the one that will replace him, to be the first Khalif. After he will be gone, that he will be the next Khalif. So, and then they say that that's the place that the blood of Ali had dropped down to earth, and it's like a holy place. It's called Adir Khom. That's the second place. They want to claim it too. Third place, you have the grave of Fatima, the daughter of Muhammad in Al Medina, the city of the Prophet. It's also it's also where Muhammad was buried, but also where Fatima had been buried. And like we said, she's like a Virgin Mary. She's like part of the heavens, part of the angels in heaven. She has a really big and unique role in heaven with God. And the Sunnis look at it like a foreign warship, and they want to claim this place too, because the Sunnis they used to curse Fatima because they see how she spoke against the Caliphs, Omar, and how she tried to bring feminism into Islam and to say that she has rights. And that's our next issue. They also claim, and that's my third claim, the lands of Khaybar, a desert, a place in the desert that was belonged to Jews, an oasis in the desert that was belonged to Jews. Over there the Jews had been slaughtered, and they said they used to call about this place in a lot of demonstrators, even in East Jerusalem or in the Arab world, Khaybar, Khaybar, Ya Yahud, Jesh Muhammad Sa Yahud. Because this was the place where the Jews had been first slaughtered, their tribe of Quraysh, and they claim this place because they say that Muhammad gave those lands to Fatima. She inherited those lands of Khaybar. It's called Fadak. Fadak, it's the zone inside Khaybar that she has her lands, her little oasis. And even the Quran says that if the Prophet, like Muhammad, gives you something, then it's yours. And if he's forbidding something for you or he's banning it, then it's like God took it. So they claim that even their own Quran say that these places belong to the Shias, so that they have a claim even from the Quran. And the Quran is like it came from heaven. It's not like a traditional Hadith books that had passed, and some of them say that it's true, and some of them say that it's less, like a Daif and Sahih. You have Sahih and you have Daif. So they would also want to claim this place. They say this place was belonged to Fatima, and the Khalif took this place. The first Khalif after Ali had been killed told Fatima, you have no rights on this place. I am the Khalif, I am the ruler, this is my place. Muhammad haven't gave you this place, and she wanted to claim this. So after 1,300 years and 400 years, they will try to claim this place in the next days of history. In our times, they will try to claim this place again for their own. So that's a fourth place that they need and they want. And the fifth place is the mountain of Arafat, the place that the Quran had brought down to Muhammad. But over there, they believe, and not the Sunnians, I mean the Shias, they believe that this was the place that was the sacrification, the sacrifice of Yitzchak and Ishmael. And the Sunnis, they don't believe that it was over there. But they believe that the sacrification of Yitzchak was over there in the Mount of Arafat, the same mountain that Muhammad first got the Quran from Allah. So let's summarize everything. First, there was the grave of Fatima that the Sunnis don't treat her well in Medina. Another place in Medina, they have the grave of Muhammad. They want to claim it as a Shia place because they believe that Muhammad himself was Shia. He gave the kingship to Ali. He chose them. That's what the Shia believe. Third, there you have the place of Adir Hrom. Adir Hrom. That's the place that Muhammad had chosen Ali. He gave him also in the fight of Badr, a famous fight. He gave Ali the sword of Du al-Fikar. It's a sword with two heads, and that was a sign that he chose him. That also the Alawites from Syria believed it. So we have three places. The fourth place is the mountain of Arafat, like we said right now, that they believe that was the place that was this sacrification of Yitzchak from the Bible. And the fifth place, and maybe sometimes it's the most important, the lands of Fatima, that is considered very holy. Like we said, she's like Virgin Mary for the Catholics, but for them she's like the same Virgin Mary of the Catholics. That's how they look at her, like she's a half goddess. So you have the lands of Khaybar, the lands of Fadak over there, and they claim it for their own after the Sunni Khalif took it 1,400 years ago. So they have enough reasons, enough theological reasons to take Saudi Arabia. They want to do their holidays and their sacraments in a better and free way without depressing them. Also, they claim that Muhammad himself was Shia, and that was what divided Islam. What Muhammad had chose, if he chose Ali or if he chose the Khalif. So if they will claim that Muhammad himself was Shia, and they will take this place and will make it Shia, and how do you make it Shia? You take a flag and you plant it above the roof with something like Ya Ali, Ya Hussein, with the name of Ali and Hussein. Then you claim Muhammad was Shia. That's a Shia place, and if they will claim their claims in those holy places, and they will make it holy and Shia in the way that they think that they are supposed to be, and not according to the Sunni tradition, then I think that they will try to prove their claim and to say the Arab world, the Muslim world, is Shia and belong to the Shia, and that will be their final conquest and victory. That's what they are claiming, and the world and the Middle East experts should look forward to that day that can come soon. The last error that I want to say, the last note, is that most of the prayers that will come, the people that will come to pray today, in the next day, in the grave of Muhammad, are supposed to be Shias. Because, like we said, they tend to go to graves and to pray to dead prophets and important character, and not the Sunnians. They look at it like Merry Christmas, like New Year's Day in Christianity, like you made Jesus an idol. They don't want to make Muhammad in the same way. And the thing is that Saudi Arabia are preventing a lot of Shia to go to Saudi Arabia. They want to limit the amount of Shias that will go to Saudi Arabia because they are afraid that eventually they will try to make a provocation even in the grave of Muhammad, and the security and intelligence services in Saudi Arabia is very alert to that. Okay, thank you very much, and let's have a beautiful September time. Thank you very much. My name is Gal Gidon Ben Avraham, and I'm a Middle East and International Affairs expert in Israel. You're very welcome to contact me.